Welcome to Shepherd product overviews. Today's area of focus is going to be the A42 Medium. The A42 Medium comes shipped in another 8x10 poly mailer with some of the details on the front regarding insert compatibility, size, color, and dimensions of the interior pouches. So for today's demonstration, we're going to be running the dual 556 insert, which is another one of our offerings, but we'll get into that in just a second. So we're going to start at the back of the pouch and work our way to the front. The back has a 4-column MOLLE laser cut panel with a 2-inch belt pass-through that runs all the way through the top, as you can see here. So this allows you to run that on any belt system that's up to 2 inches wide. It also allows you to run it on MOLLE belt systems, MOLLE hip systems, and anything else that is 4 columns of MOLLE wide. Does come with 2 of the hard sewn MOLLE tabs, but you can also use the Malice clips from Tactical Tailor to attach it for some of the heavier items if you're going to run heavier payloads in this pouch. So making our way to the main pouch here, we're going to zip this open. I'm going to show you guys a feature I forgot to show you on the A42 Small, but all of the A42 family pouches are going to have interior loop sewn to the body side panel. This allows you to run some of the hook inserts, some of the padded inserts, not necessarily from us, but from other companies. Just allows you to protect some of those sensitive items or have hook drop-in organizers. You can find those at Spirit, Cry. A lot of the other companies will make those. We just haven't gotten around to designing our own yet because there are already a lot on the market. In the front, you also have another admin pouch so you can put pens, pencils, notebooks, compasses, GPS, all of your smaller size admin items. I suggest running items that are smaller than 5x5. It just fits better in this pouch than if you try to go 6x6 and stuff it in there. All of our zippers are going to have the shock core pull tabs, and on the side walls of the pouch, you're also going to have those 1-inch pull tab and tie downs. So on the outside, you have one that allows you to open the zipper a little bit easier, and if you want, you can tie anything up to an 1/8 inch in diameter, so 550 cord, 1/8 inch shock cord, 325 cord. The world's your oyster as long as it's underneath 1/8 inch diameter. We also have those on the inside as well. I'm going to try and put that off to my side, inside as well as the outside. So like I said, we're going to be using the dual 556 insert, and I'm going to put that in the pouch here and show you what we can do with that. It'll fit any 556 mags or similar size items in the back of this pouch. So I've gone ahead and I've installed the dual 556 insert into the rear of the A42 pouch just to show you guys that yes, it does fit 2 556 mags. They're also easy to remove and easy to re-index, especially for elastic inserts. That's kind of hard to do, but once you break them in, it's very easy to re-index those. We do ship the inserts with jumpable shock cord retainers. You can remove these just by untying the knot in the front and ripping that out. It's just 2 18-inch lengths of shock cord and 2 pull tabs. Pretty hard to over-explain that, but you can also run your similar size 556 items like Baofeng radios. One of the other things that I personally run this pouch for is for drone surveillance, or if I'm out in the woods and I need to see what's out beyond me if I haven't looked at an area yet, or I just want to see what it looks like from the air. I run the Mavic Air 2 DJI. It allows me about 30 minutes of flight time per battery, and this pouch allows me to carry the drone with an onboard battery, 2 additional batteries, and the controller. So right there, that's an hour and a half of flight time, given that the controller stays alive. But it's an incredible force multiplier without getting into those hot words again. But having a drone on you, especially in today's age, it just allows you to see a lot of things that you need to, whether you're out hunting, whether you're out just hiking, figuring out what's around you, figuring out what's going on. A drone's always a really nice thing to have. So this pouch does a really good job of containing the drone, the 2 batteries, the controller, as well as mags. In the main pouch, I'll put the drone with the 2 batteries, and if I'm not running 2 mags in the back, I can just slide the controller in the back there. Belt mounted, pack mounted, chest rig mounted, really doesn't matter. It also allows you to install one of the padded inserts, whether it be a USGI reversible insert or inserts from companies like Spirit, Cry. Really doesn't matter as long as it's an interior hook padded insert. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera real quick and show you what this looks like on the hip of a rucksack. I have the Everlystock F1 mainframe. It's just a very comfortable frame that I use quite frequently, so I'll be right back with you guys. So this is the A42 Medium mounted to the waist belt of an F1 mainframe from Everlystock. Now, this was the initial use case for the A40 way back in January of 2022. When I was out doing cold weather training with one of my buddies, I found that I couldn't run my combat belt with my rucksack, which, you know, you have to be superhuman to do that because I have a very short torso. This is a very long frame, but I just wanted the ability to keep ammunition, some of the more commonly used GP items, on my belt instead of having to take my back off, instead of having to run a larger chest rig at the time. I wanted to keep those things readily accessible on my belt. So wet weather tops, wet weather bottoms, I'll keep right in here. Smoke grenade, you can put your drone and everything in here, but the insert field allows you to run more than just magazines. You can put larger items in there like handguns. If you're out hiking and you want to keep a handgun on you but can't wear a regular holster underneath these hip pads, you can take our inserts that are either your 5.56 or 7.62 inserts, and you can run those on both sides. That way you have, like I said, ammunition and your handgun on you at all times. You don't have to sacrifice that if you are wearing a traditional combat belt or duty belt most of the time. So we've moved on and we've created the A42, and that has the small, medium, and large sizes. And so right here, we just have the medium. The large does work, it just drops a little bit lower. If you're okay with having things around your mid-thigh, that's fine. But you know, this is what we ended up with, and a lot of people have taken it in different directions. Some people use it on chest rigs, some people use it on belt systems, some people still use it on ruck systems, which is awesome. If you want to see an account on Instagram, his name's Aviator's Armory. He has 2 of our older A40 pouches that he's run his handgun with the jumpable tabs. So it's pretty cool to see that in use. And you know, if I have a picture, I'll flash it through here in post. But this isn't something I've seen a whole lot of our customers do quite yet, but it is something I want our customers and supporters to keep in mind, is that this was initially designed to be worn on rucksack systems. So it's great that people are using them for chest rigs. It's great that people are using them on belts, but this was the initial case design. I'm happy to see that people are doing other things with them. So I want to thank you guys for coming to this episode of the product overviews. You know, the medium is one of those really versatile pouches in an already very versatile family of pouches. It allows you to keep some of that compact form factor without going too crazy on payload. But you know, after we've seen drones and magazines and handguns being used in this pouch, it's definitely one of the more versatile ones. So the next episode you guys see from us is going to be the A42 Large, which is where we really start getting into the larger GP items and payload capabilities of the A42 family. So we'll see you back then. I want to thank you again for watching, and thank you for all the support as we continue to move towards our next restock. Take care.